Hi ladies, Lindsey Nations here. I wanted to show you today just how easy it is to apply Color Street nail strips. So today I have got a set called Tokyo Lights. In this set there are 2 sets of 8 nail strips. They're all slightly different in size and they can be used on the different sizes and shapes of your nails. So I'm going to show you the way that I have found is the most easy to apply. So what I do is, I've already got one that I pulled apart right over here. I'm going to take one of the strips that I know is going to fit on my middle finger right here, and I am going to take off the clear plastic coating. It's very important that you do this part beforehand, because if you try to do this after you cut the strip, it's going to be really hard to take this off. So there's different ways to apply. Sometimes people will just apply the nail and then perforate it and try to save the second half. Other times people don't want to save the second half, or their nail isn't long enough to, and so they'll use the nail file to just file down. But what I found, since I have pretty short nails, is that it's easiest for me to clip the strip in half after I take off that coating. And then I have half a strip to work with. That way I don't have to worry about trying to save the other half. It's already there and it's already in good condition for the other nail. So what I do is I just make sure that my cuticles are pushed all the way back. You don't want to apply the nail to your cuticle at all, otherwise it can cause lifting. You just get right up to the edge of your cuticle. If you don't like where you've placed it, you can always pull it back up a little bit, very gently, and you won't damage the nail strip. Just like that. Make sure it is nice and sealed on all the sides. Okay. Now this is what I have found to work the best for me. So I take it, and as you can see, I'm pressing it over the tip of my nail. Like I said before, sometimes people will use nail files, and that's okay if that's the way that you found that works best for you. But for me, I have found that it works best to press it down over the tip of my nail, because my goal here is to get it to adhere to the tip of my nail to the best of my ability. Then I perforate it underneath my nail, like so. I've got this piece here. And just pull it off. You might have a little extra right here. Always do your thumbs last. You use your thumbnails a lot when putting on these strips, and you don't want to damage the nail polish on your thumb. So if you do your thumbs last, it protects them, keeps them looking nice. So there you go. There's one right there. Now, I'm going to look at this strip that I have here, this half strip, and I'm going to see which nail will fit on best. So I'm going to take the other half. Then you just pull this apart. For this part that has the little tab on it, you just take it and you pop it apart, and you just throw that tab away. So then once again, you just make sure that your cuticle is pushed back nicely and you don't have anything on your nails. You always clean your nails first with rubbing alcohol before you apply these. If not, you may be left with some residual old nail polish or lotion or soap. You don't want anything to be on your nails when you apply. go. So I just made sure that it's not on my cuticles. If it is on your cuticles on the side, if for whatever reason the strip is too wide, just like you perforate down at the tip of your nail, you just perforate very carefully right along the edge, and that excess should come off. But the great thing is that there are so many different size strips that you can find ones that should fit. Okay, so once again, as you can see, it's down around the edge of my nail. I've pressed it down and around because I want this nail polish to actually adhere to the tip of my nail. So I take my thumb, perforate right underneath. And then just gently pull off the excess. Just like that. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you before I go is with these nail strips, this one right here should fit your big toe. So you should have enough here for at least one manicure, one pedicure. For me, I can get, if I'm very careful, an entire manicure and pedicure out of one of these strips of 8. And each set comes with 2. How I do it is I use this one for my big toes, and then I use these ones, these little tiny ones here, for my toenails. And I work on using these middle ones for my fingers. Now, I can get 2 nails out of each one. And at the end of my manicure, I've got this one and some of these, and especially this little one left. What I then do is I will use this little one for all the little tiny toenails. So I will cut however much I need with my scissors and apply it. And then I'm left with this whole big piece right here. So I will take my scissors and I will cut the correct size for my toenail, and then cut it again, and then do the same thing and keep going. Because your toenails typically are so little, you can get a couple toenails out of one, and then you'll be able to use 1 or 2 other ones for the rest of your pedicure as well. The other thing I wanted to show you, last thing before I go, this package here, don't throw it away. Color Street cannot guarantee that your nails will stay fresh, but most people have found that if you put your unused nail strips back into this original packaging and then get as much air out as you can, and then take your flat iron and heat seal it, they will stay fresh. So that is what I recommend. Don't put them in a Ziploc bag, don't put them in anything else, put them back in this original packaging and they should stay fresh. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at lindseynations@yahoo.com, and you can always contact me through my website where you can order these strips. It's www.mycolorstreet.com/lindseynations. Thank you for watching. Bye.